Welcome everyone, and I'm Basil Sher from Green Skills. We've been working with the Hordacre family for the last 12 years in helping develop land care on this property as well as the sanctuary. This eco-sanctuary is on Balijup Farm, and I have an aerial photo here, the farm, with the background of the mountains, the Stirling Range National Park. And as you can see, the farm itself has got hundreds of hectares of wetlands and bushland. It's 920 hectares in total, or thereabouts, and of that, 750 or so is wetlands, bushland and plantings, tree plantings. So the family's been caring for the land for many decades, and it's been fabulous to work with them on this project. About 2016, we managed to gain support to build this fence, a 4.3 kilometre fence surrounding 110 hectares of Jarrah Wandoo woodland and also some sandalwood plantings, and into which we reintroduced Quenda, or Southern Brown Bandicoot. So here I have some photos of animals that were here in historic times, but which have become greatly reduced or eliminated. So on our left we have the Southern Brown Bandicoot, or Quenda. Here we have the brush-tailed possum, or kumu, and that has bounced back in the sanctuary since we've completed the fence and excluded foxes and cats. So that's one of the species that's a success story in the sanctuary. This is a Tamar wallaby that used to occur in the area and now is locally extinct. And this is a ring-tailed possum, which now only occurs closer to the coast and is critically endangered. In addition, we have these other species. So the brush wallaby, or kur, occurs in the area. The closest, I think, is the Tennyson Golf Course, but has become greatly reduced except for local national parks. The numbat no longer occurs in the area. The western grey kangaroo, or yonga, of course, is still common thanks to it being able to thrive on farms. Here we have the brush-tailed phascogale, and today is all about checking the many boxes we have for the species in the sanctuary. Its name is Wambenga, its common name. There's some of the reasons why we're wanting to have a feral predator-proof sanctuary is to allow us to start to restore some of the marsupials that were here before.
Yeah, I'm Joe Porter. I'm a cousin of the Hordacre family, and I've been coming down here since I was a kid and sort of formally involved in the biodiversity work for about 10 years. And yeah, we're down here again to check out the phascogale nest boxes and see if we've got any residents in there. Yeah, I work as a wildlife conservation ecologist, and do mainly biodiversity surveys for conservation work, and been helping running the small mammal trapping here for a fair while now, and it's mainly with Quenda, the brush-tailed phascogales and brush-tailed possums, and hoping to contribute some more again this time. Yeah, so we reintroduced Quenda here in 2016, and we introduced 16 individuals, 8 males and 8 females throughout the sanctuary, and each year we undertake trapping to monitor the population and to see if they're increasing or decreasing, or if they've got habitat preference, whether they're distributed in certain areas. And we've also looked at how they've helped the environment sort of regenerate and provide resilience around the ecosystem, mainly through their digging, but also their dispersal of fungi and grubs and things like that. And so they started off at about 16 individuals, and there was an increase for about 4 or so years, and then there was a bit of a decline. And since then they've slowly started growing in numbers. So it's really important to do the the annual monitoring of them. So we've been recording for the last 2 years the soil digging disturbance by Quenda, and we've set 5 by 5 metre plots scattered throughout the sanctuary. So there's 10 of those, and from that you can see whether they're old or new, what species they're from, and we've actually quantified, we've measured the amount of soil in the spoil, and from that we can estimate like a rough figure of how much soil have turned over in the environment. And yeah, it's this kind of thing has been done elsewhere, and yeah, Quenda sort of move about 2 to 7 or 8 tonnes per individual per year. So it's obviously really variable depending on the density and the food source and the environment, but they move a huge amount of soil around.